I am trying to collect all my childhood games at RetroFest hosted by Retro Rick. Let's see what all I can get. First up, I got Lego City Undercover and Luigi Wii U. I asked for $20 for the pair and they took it and they were very happy about it as well. My second stop, I found more Wii U games and I thought they were very well priced. I did ask for a $5 discount. It was $40 for all four of them and I asked for $35 and again, they were very happy. So on average, I'm getting around 10% for a discount that I'm asking for. At this next booth, I found Rampage Total Destruction. Now, I played this on the GameCube, never had it on the Wii, but I had to pick that up because that is a game that means a lot to me. And so I found that, thought it was awesome, and I was looking for some more games, and I found one more that I didn't get to play growing up, but it is Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I have wanted to try that, so I had to pick it up. It was $25 for the pair, and again, I asked for a $5 discount, so that was around 25% off, I believe, and again, they had no issues. They gladly took that off. I later got to see that Bowser, or Kenny James, the one who voices Bowser, was there, and my son loves Bowser, so I asked for him to make a personal message to my son, and that meant a lot to me and also to my 5-year-old. Next up, I found Super Smash Bros. For the GameCube. That was another awesome game in my childhood. And I found Super Mario Sunshine. I loved this game as a kid, and I can't wait to share it with my son. I also found The Simpsons Hit and Run, and I asked for Super Mario Sunshine and the Simpsons game. I asked for $90, I asked for 10% off, and again, they took it. None of these sellers had issues with bargaining, which is what I love, because I'll bring it up later, but there was a table that I offered $45 at, and they countered with $50 whenever the original price was $55. I love stores that are willing to negotiate. I think that is perfect for what's going on, especially on day 2 of a gaming convention. Next up, I found Kirby, which my son absolutely loves, and Mario Super Sluggers. I didn't get to play that as a kid, but I found it here, and they were selling it for $40. So actually, this is the table I was talking about. It was $55 total for Kirby and Mario Sluggers. So I offered $45. They countered with $50. So again, that was another 10% off that they were willing to do. And I found out that they were selling RetroFest merch, and I had to pick up something to remember this because this is most likely just a once in my lifetime kind of thing where it happened to be my birthday weekend, and I picked up a hat and a little keychain just to remember this event. This was super special to me. This next booth was awesome, so I got a lot of items from this particular table. I think I actually spent the most at this table. I got, I believe, 3 Switch games, and I got my first Pokemon Heart Gold, like the first expensive DS game for Pokemon, because I have all of the 3DS Pokemon versions, so I was able to pick up the Pokewalker and the Loose game, and I'm super excited to play that. I didn't get to play that as a kid, but I really wanted to pick that up. I also found Mario Kart Double Dash. It was a not for resale copy, so it was a little bit more expensive, and the gentleman here was very kind. He explained everything to me, so as someone who doesn't know much about pricing, he went out of his way to explain why things were priced the way they were, and I very much appreciate that. I also found Sonic Battle 2. That was my childhood right there in the Chow Garden. Man, I needed that so much, so I was able to pick that up as well. And my whole stack was $470, and that was with a haggled price. I'm guessing it was about 10 to 20% off from what we haggled with. The next stop was more Wii U games, and what I'm noticing is the Wii U is not a very loved console, but what's cool is that as someone who has loved Lego games when I was a kid, I get to share that with my kids. I love having that opportunity, and it's through an HD gaming console. So yes, I have GameCube Lego games, but these are going to be high quality stuff that they can replay or start playing themselves, and I'm just super excited to share that with them. And this was my final haul for the day that we got to shop there, because we drove 3.5 hours total, and that was within a 2-day trip, so at least 7 hours driving. It was a lot. My husband is a sweetheart for being the chauffeur, and he did this all because he wants to spoil me, and it was my birthday, so I'm very thankful. Thank you so much for watching, and be on the lookout for my next video where I got to visit Retro Rick's Game Point store. I'll see you all in the next one.